What's going on, everybody? It is the JLA member channel. Not really sure how well this is turning out, but as you can see, starting the stream out with a little activity outside. I just was getting ready to start the stream, and the fire department rolled up, so there was a little bit of noise, and looks like they got it under control, so they are already leaving. So they were really here for just a few minutes. Hello, Mr. No Head, Mr. No Face. Alright, so we can officially start. Hello, Amy Carter, and hello, Subaru Nerd Vapes, what up? So yeah, I'm a little out of, hold on here, I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I gotta pop out my chat box so I can read chat, because I'm streaming from my phone, but I read the chat from the YouTube chat box. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot, you're right. Woo! Oh, and I just spilled coffee all over. Oh my god, this is the kind of day I'm having. That's why I need positive vibes today. I've had just day today. Just crazy, no fun. I got coffee I'm gonna smell like coffee now. It's all on my arm. On my chair. Dang it. And I don't normally drink coffee when it's warm. Subaru. I said Subaru. Subaru. I got you. So, I don't even know what's going on. Like, my computer isn't even showing the stream right now, actually. Holy cow. I am so distracted. Look at all the coffees on my remote control. What a not fun way to start. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I gotta share the stream. Twitter has been tweeted. And I have to do the Book of Faces. Oh. Coffee is just everywhere. You guys may have to give me a minute to get another towel. So I gotta refresh this page because it's not even showing the stream. Alright, here we go. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope they're having a better day than I've been having. Pop out the chat. So if you're new here, you can tell I'm new at this. I'm not really that good yet. So, just coffee is dripping everywhere. It's on the underside of my desk, so it's running down my leg now. So I'm gonna be smelly coffee boy. Smelly coffee boy. So this is a little bit of a different time for me to do a stream. Normally, if I do them during the week, I'd kind of go on at like 7. But the Gotham TV show is on tonight, and it's the season ending. So there's only like 1 or 2 episodes left, I think. So I'm kind of really interested in that. Oh man, I'm jealous. You need to drive that rum right over here, because that's exactly what I need, is some rum. Although, in my mental state, that bottle might be gone tonight. Yeah, so you're almost out of work, so your day's going to get better, and that's kind of what I'm hoping. I worked, so I had knee surgery, if you haven't heard this already, like 6 weeks ago. I've been back to work. Um, Last week was part-time. This week was a little bit more, but I did leave early today. I got my evaluation, and it's just really funny. It's really hard to get evaluations because, obviously, as a worker, I think I'm doing more than what's being noticed, and it was apparent in the evaluation. So, and I've also been with the company for so long that I don't get a raise at this point. Holy crap, my Nightbot worked. I can't even handle it. Of all the weird things that went right, Nightbot saves the day. Hi, Yumi and Benny. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming in. I know you're pretty busy usually on the YouTubes around this time. This is kind of a rare Thursday night stream for me. But having one of those days where I needed to come do a stream to distract me because I had a bad day, and I've had 2 bad days in a row actually, and I'm about to go into the holiday weekend. So if you don't already know, I suffer from depression and anxiety and self-harm by cutting and just a bunch of other stuff. So holiday weekends are tough to begin with. And then I just had 2 really rough days. So, and my knee is not feeling any better. So I think I'm going to take tomorrow off as part of my intermittent leave that I have, medical leave. So I think I'm going to get to relax my knee tomorrow. But I needed to get out here today and get a stream in because it's distracting and I enjoy talking to people. Yeah, it's just, life. It's just life stuff. Just unfortunately regular life stuff sometimes affects me more. Hi, Country Girl Paranormal. Thanks for coming in. We've got the official like hammer, so if you haven't already, please do so. I hear rumors that helps the channel and the stream, and gosh, I need all the help I can get, that's for sure. So I'm having coffee, even though I'm at an uncomfortable temperature. It's starting to cool down a little bit. So I live in Rochester, New York, and we hit like the high 70s today, which is the first day, since last summer that we've had in the high 70s. So just a few minutes ago when I checked, it was 74. 74, this is going to sound crazy, but that's about starting where I get uncomfortable temperature-wise. I know it's not that bad. 80, I really get uncomfortable. So, like, I literally have my windows open full, wide open with the fan, but I literally sat in my car. I live in the city, so I have to move my car at 5:30 to the opposite side of the street because of alternate side parking. I just sat in there with the air conditioner on full blast to cool off. And then I'm drinking this hot coffee, so I'm just going to temp myself back up. But since I went back to work... Oh, okay. So we're like neighbors then. So you've probably gone to Rolling Hills? I see you're probably went to Rolling Hills? Unless you're 2 hours the other way. I'm not sure. Rolling Hills is kind of out Darien Lake area. But I've gone back to work, so I'm not drinking as much coffee as I was drinking when I was on my leave of absence. So I'm kind of, my body is readjusting to the caffeine decrease. So I have a headache too, on top of a bunch of stuff. Oh, Corey, Pennsylvania. All right, all right. So the coffee is to get rid of the headache, because that will definitely work. South. That's all right. So Thursday. So I don't know if some of you saw at the beginning of the stream too. I actually had the fire department out front, so I was kind of nervous there was going to be a lot of extra noise, but doesn't look like they needed to do anything with their fire truck equipment. Hi 49 Cent Rage, thanks for coming in. Thank you for saying hi. Hope you got some positivity to share. Feel free to all network and chat and shout out whatever you're feeling or going through. We can all kind of get through it together. We can share some experiences and I don't know. I don't want to use the word uplift because it sounds like I'm getting too deep, but I think you guys know what I mean. Just kind of chill. Trying to get to 740. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's another thing that kind of set me off a little bit, triggered me emotionally. I was trying so hard to get 600 yesterday, and I didn't hit it. And then I not only didn't hit it, but I lost some subs. So I'm even lower than I was before I went to bed last night. So that was a little depressing. It seems like I keep shaking the my desk. I think it's because I spilled coffee as I went live. So I'm kind of sitting a little differently, and I keep touching the desk. Yeah, I don't get the follow unfollow thing, and I know on Fridays are the big some of the big dogs do their let's go, let's grow, and I'll definitely be in those, and I think those are good places to get a lot of subs, but it's hard to determine like what the payoff really is, because I mean I'm growing very fast, so I can't complain. Like I'm literally like 5 away or 6 away from 600, and I've achieved that in an incredible short amount of time. So I'm happy with that. But I'm going into these large networking chats, and the chat just moves so fast it's hard to keep up. So but it seems like the ratio to people supporting your channel back is kind of hit or miss. So, and some of the people in there have such high numbers of subscribers already. Like, I wonder why they go in. Like, I see people sometimes at 5 and 10,000 subscribers, and I'm like, why are you in like that chat? And then I don't know if they take the time to follow people back or not. I don't know. But yeah, my eval, it kind of went the way I expected it to. So I did get a little kind of sarcastic at the beginning of it, which wasn't smart on my part. Yeah, to lose 20 all at once it's like heartbreaking. It's crushing. So try not to look into it too deeply. I'm still definitely interested in doing the YouTube, and the fun thing is my kids are really supportive. I have a 19-year-old son and a 16-year-old daughter, and they're just amazed that I'm even doing it at all because they've watched me go through so much emotionally over the past couple of years with separating from my wife, taking 2 job demotions, being in the hospital for my depression. Um, they were with me when I had my stroke a couple years ago. So they're just amazed that I'm even doing this at all. So um, financially, it sucks with all this medical stuff going on. So hopefully, in the next month, I'll get back on track with work, paychecks regularly flowing in, and I can get back into like some regular life stuff because I've been kind of trapped in my apartment. Hey, Warlord, thank you. No, that's all right. I appreciate you coming in. Make sure you smash the like before you go. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I do the same thing. Like sometimes I see somebody go live and I really want to go say hi. Actually, Nomadic Bike, he streams every day from like 5 to 7 or something around that time. And I love going in his chat. And when I scheduled my chat, I was doing it out of an emotional. I wasn't thinking it through, and I wish I would have waited now till 7 so I could have stayed in his chat because I enjoy being in there. But I started my own. Gotta drink this coffee while it's warm. There's nothing worse than cold coffee. Cold coffee. So who's left in chat? Who's got anything going on this week that they want to talk about or share? What are people doing for Easter weekend? Easter kind of snuck up on me because I had the knee surgery, and the holidays kind of creep up on me until they're like right in my face. So I don't have any plans. I think I'm gonna do a Easter Sunday stream. I'm thinking maybe go on live and see if there's people out there that just want to hang out, chat. Trying to decide what I want to call it, like the anyone feeling lonely during the holidays, or I don't know. I got a couple ideas, but I'll probably do a live chat on Sunday. That's all right. When you say you're making a shirt, you mean you're like knitting a shirt, or you're putting like iron-on designs on it, or? Hi, the Irish Train King. So you're back. You got that rum ready to go. I want to see a toast. You give a shout out when you take that first sip. Hi, Michael. I'm doing okay. I'm doing better now. For sure that I've got the stream going. But it's been a rough couple of days. Just few things going on. Wow, that's really cool. So when I'm ready to start selling merch, I'll hit you up to make me some t-shirts. You can start a little business. Start making that's cool. So is that like you do that as your income or like as a hobby? If you haven't seen, we have an official like hammer. My father deemed me worthy to wield the hammer of the likes. So make sure you do that. Wow, we're up to 9 likes already actually, which is pretty fast for any of my chats, so thank you guys so much. It says we have 5 in chat, which really means we have 4. Thank you, Michael. I will. I got to get through this weekend. The holidays kind of get to me in the feels. You know, I miss my kids. Shoot. Sorry. I can trigger like a cry pretty quickly, and I just did that. Yeah, I miss my kids. I miss being just together with my wife and kids at the holidays. So just trying to get through the next couple of days without doing anything harmful to myself, and I'm broke, so thankfully I can't go. And typically a shopping retail therapy usually is my one of my go-tos. I got the Nightbot. Nightbot is working today. I don't understand how I got it to work. I'm so excited. It's weird seeing Nightbot pop up. I wonder if I can customize what it looks like, though, the logo, or if that's just you have to use the generic. Seems like I've seen on other streams. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I'm better though. I'm better than a year ago, and I have a lot of good stuff planned for this spring and summer. So moving forward, just you know, there's always going to be days, if you're dealing with depression, or you've dealt with it, or you know somebody that is, and with me in particular, I have like these real massive inclines of great progress, and then I'll hit like a bump in the road, so to speak. And when I hit that bump, it's really when my coping skills have to kick in, and I'm not typically, or I haven't been good at that in the past. I'm better at it now, and I'm getting better. And one of these weird coping mechanisms now for me is YouTube, of all crazy things. So kudos to YouTube. For all the haters of YouTube, there's definitely some positive sides to it too. So I have to do one thing, because I just realized I'm talking so loud and my window's open so wide that I had an audience out on the sidewalk. So I'm gonna close that. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. It was just really weird. Where my desk sits, I can see out 2 different windows because I live in a studio apartment. And because the fire truck was out front when I started the stream, I opened my shades all the way up and opened the windows really high because I'm, you know, uncomfortable with the 74-degree weather. And I'm talking so loud because I'm streaming that I just noticed there were people like literally standing down by a stop sign looking up in my window at me. So that was kind of funny. Good thing I had clothes on. That would have been awkward. Alright. So my arm still smells like coffee. So I'm thinking there is a shower in my future tonight. Because for as much as I love coffee, I don't want to smell like coffee spilt on me, and that's how I feel. There have been a lot of people running it also today. Everywhere I look, there's people jogging. What's going on here? Nothing is going on here. We're chatting about my horrible day and my struggles. But we can chat about whatever anyone wants to. And we're networking, so you guys can check each other's channels out if you want. If you see something you like and you want to watch it, you should watch it. And, help each other out if that is something you guys feel like doing. But we're just kind of hanging out, Leaky. There's no theme other than just kind of coming together. I need some positive vibes. I need to feel better for the second half of my day than I did for the first half. And that's why I'm doing the live streams, because it makes me feel better. And I get to see people in my chat. And when I go off chat at 8 o'clock, I'm going to watch the TV show Gotham. And that show is almost over. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's the problem with depression and anxiety. Like my anxiety is already kicking in at 6 o'clock, 6:20, about how good I'm going to sleep tonight. I have very active dreams, very vivid dreams. I've been visited by people who have passed away, like days after they passed away, in dreams with specific like messages to me. And so when I have like a rough day, I'm like, oh, what's that going to trigger in my subconscious? What kind of dreams am I going to have? All right, Yumi and Benny, thank you for stopping in, even just to say hello. If you don't come back, that's cool. Enjoy your dinner. I wish you well, and I'm sure I'm going to see you in the chats tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, not much else going on, really. I spilled coffee all over my rug and my desk and my leg and my arm right as I sat down to start my stream. So that didn't help. Didn't help things. It's funny, too, because, well, it's not funny, but another thing that happened today is I stopped at Aldi's. I don't know if you guys have Aldi's. It's a grocery store, but it's kind of like a off-brand driven store, so the prices are lower, kind of like a warehousey feel, like they just stack the stuff. But I wasn't paying attention, and I needed to buy sugar to have in my coffee that I just spilled, and I wasn't paying attention, and I picked up a bag that didn't have a proper seal on it, and sugar spilled all over the register. And it was like 3:30 in the afternoon, and there was a ton of people behind me. The cashier stopped everything she was doing to sweep up all the sugar instead of letting it run down the belt to where she was. She was mad that it happened, and she made sure every one of us knew that she was not happy that she had to clean up some sugar that I spilled. And then the guy behind me in line was cool about it. He said he would save my spot if I wanted to run back into the store and grab another thing of sugar. But I was already the next person to be checked out, so I just let her ring me up for the sugar, and then I ran back in after, because I didn't want to hold up the line. I already felt embarrassed as it was, and that cashier didn't make it any easier by kind of making a scene about having to sweep up the sugar. It wasn't like a whole bunch. It was, not like a half a bag. It was like a little pile. Not a whole bunch. Not a whole bunch. And the weather's turning, so it's getting warmer. So I know I'm going to have uncomfortable days ahead because I don't like the heat. Blah, blah, blah. Just full of complaints today. Tiffy, I missed you. How are you? I missed you on Tuesday night. I thought about you. Linda, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. You are one of the best people ever. And I cannot wait to see you in your chat in the morning because I am not going to work tomorrow because I've had a crappy 2 days. My knee hurts, so I'm going to use one of my intermittent leave of absence days tomorrow, which is crappy for me to do because it's going to be busy and it's an Easter weekend. But I don't care. I need to get my head in check. So, and my knee. My knee is the big one. So I am going to be in your chat in the morning with a big cup of coffee. And I can't wait for that. Oh, I don't know, Tiffy, if you saw this. I think I might have did this Tuesday. I've got the Thor like hammer. Oops. I think I threw out my focus, but so now I can wield the hammer of the likes sent down from the YouTube gods, and they deemed me worthy. That's the worst. I've been getting headaches, Linda, because I haven't been drinking as much coffee as I did for the 6 weeks that I was out on my leave of absence. And just when I started the stream, I had my big cup of coffee, and I spilt it. I spilt it all over myself. So my arm smells like coffee, so now I'm gonna have to take a shower tonight because I can't go to sleep smelling like coffee. It's on my leg. Tiffy, you were in chat? Were you in chat on Tuesday? If you were, I'm so sorry that I don't remember you being in there. For some reason, I didn't think you were in there. I think, yeah, the like hammer. Yeah, that's no fun. That's the worst. I'm not a medical professional, but they say vitamin C, I guess. I don't know. It's the worst when you feel it coming and then you have it. It's just the worst. And it's Easter weekend too. You don't want to have a head cold during any kind of holiday if you're doing anything or not. I'm not a religious person, so I don't go to like church or anything. But when I was with my wife, we used to do a big dinner that day, and we would have, family over and have a big dinner. So I'll be doing that alone this year. Last year I did go over there. She's not technically my ex-wife, but my wife that I'm separated from actually invited me over. And your birthday weekend. So wow, that's cool. Wow. So you're going to have all sorts of good treats. Well, you better get better tonight then. Better shake that cold. Tiffy, so what I'm going to do is I've decided to do my streams on Monday and Tuesday for a little while, see how it goes during wrestling, and I'm going to make that like an actual scheduled event for a little while, kind of like I do on Saturday and Sunday mornings, my squirrel. Like those are automatically always going to happen, and then everything after that is kind of just I wing it a little bit. But I think I'm going to do a regular Monday at 8 to 11 and a regular Tuesday 8 to 10 live stream during the wrestling because they're fun. Okay, Linda. No worries. No pressure. Take care of family. So Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Even though it seems like there's only like you and Tyler, and we had another person or two that kind of were in there for the long haul or for a good part of it. Um, it's still kind of fun for me. Um, so we're gonna give it a shot. Um, I'm doing my lighting a little different, so I've got a different light, and I like the lighting on my face. I hope that it's coming across to you guys. Well, it looks like maybe I've got a little shininess like right here. Um, I was really, really hoping to debut today my new microphone. I'm going to show you. I got this new microphone. Look at that. It's so cool. Um, it's like a cool microphone, but it needs another, because of my darn computer being so not strong. I need to get another power supply for it. So I'll be debuting that soon. Tiffy, who'd you get? What figures did you get? Let me guess. Roman Reigns. John Cena. I want to know who you got. Or did you get some old school ones? Did you get Seth Rollins? I was actually, I work at Walmart in the toy department, and I was in the wrestling aisle today, or in the wrestling action figure section today. So I saw some kind of neat ones. We had a Sensational Sherry action figure, and that seems like that's kind of a rare one to have. She hasn't been in a while. See, I knew it. I called two of them. I almost said AJ Styles. I was actually building up to that. That was the one thing I noticed, is that I have in my toy department like so many AJ Styles, and there's two different ones. There's like a $10 version, and then there's one that I think is a $15 version that comes kind of in a boxed figure case, and the other one just comes in what they call a blister card, where it's just the clear plastic holding it. And Tiffy, those three action figures are horrible. Just gonna say, you could have picked up a Charlotte Flair or a Becky Lynch. You picked up Roman Reigns. So Tiffy, do you have the WWE Network? Because I guess Sunday they're gonna have the last ever, forever, ever, last time guaranteed Shield match with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins and what's that guy's name again? Oh yeah, Roman Reigns, that guy. So I guess that's only going to be streamed on their site, though. I don't think you can get it on anything else. I don't know if they'll replay that on YouTube or highlights of it, maybe. I don't even think they announced who they'll be. I don't think they'll announce who they're going to even be wrestling. It'll probably end up being Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre, probably. Seems like that's a match that we've seen like 100 times already, so very little interest for me. So I'm not going to be looking to watch it. I might do an Easter stream. I'm thinking of maybe on Easter Sunday coming online, doing a stream in the afternoon, just to see if there's anybody out there that wants to hang out. I'll be alone for Easter, so maybe maybe I'll go live. I've got a frozen turkey dinner. That's my big meal for Easter Sunday. I think I got a can of green beans and some turkey and gravy and some mashed potatoes. So it's called VIP Box. I'm going to write that down. I want to check that out. Ooh. So VIP Box. Ooh, shaky, shaky. So Tiffy, does that have like a lot of ads that run through it? Do I have to be careful about any of the links or anything? Sometimes some of the sites that I go to have like little hidden links, and you think you're clicking on the link to watch whatever show, but it like freezes up your computer and tells you you've got a virus and all that. I gotta unplug it real quick. That's the worst. That's the worst when that happens. Any sports. Alright. Well, I'll check it out for wrestling. No ads, okay. I don't watch a whole lot of sports. Never really followed sports when I was a kid. I do watch football during football season. But I'm not really a diehard fan. Yeah, you gotta have Hacksaw. Ho! If only Hacksaw had a hammer, he'd hammer in the morning, he'd hammer in the evening. Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Thanks for coming into my chat today. I appreciate you being here, and I doubly appreciate the Hacksaw Jim Duggan shout out because he is iconic. Definitely a good guy. You know who I also thought of? Pondum, you've shouted out Hacksaw Jim Duggan before, I think, in another stream. If not, it's a really weird coincidence that maybe somebody else did. But remember Hillbilly Jim? Hillbilly Jim used to be like so fun. He was like the ultra nice guy. I don't think I ever remember him having a storyline where he was a bad guy, but he had those overalls on and the big beard, and that was fun back in the day. I used to go to some hockey games. I actually, for a short time, this is going to sound weird, but I did a year where I did a radio show. I was a radio DJ for about a year on one of the stations here in Rochester, New York. This is we're talking a long time ago. And so one of the perks was working at that station was I could get free hockey tickets whenever I wanted. So for that year that I was doing the DJ thing, I went to hockey games every week, at least one, for free, and they were always good seats. And Rochester, New York doesn't have a lot of good sports entertainment per se. Like, we have soccer, but it seems like the fan base for the soccer team goes up and down, it dips, and then there are always financial issues. But we've had the Rochester Americans hockey team forever, and they're still fun. I need to try to do that when the hockey season starts back up. Hit that like, smash it, gently push it. That's right. Yeah, Hillbilly Jim. So fun. Those were the good days. So I watched a lot of online reviews of the shake-up for wrestling, since we're kind of on that topic. I didn't mean for this to turn into a wrestling stream, but since we got on the topic, the response to the shake-up was really hit or miss. But a lot of people that have these big channels where they do reviews were saying the same thing that I was saying, that it was very difficult to to know who was actually moved from what brand to the other brand. And one of them specifically said the exact same thing that I did, where they wished it would go back to the lottery, where it was more suspenseful, as far as there was a lottery, you know, or at least the appearance of it. Like, we all know the storyline is set, you know, in advance, but having it look like it was a lottery would make it more entertaining anyways. So Tiffy and Pondum, I think we might be the only ones in here. Maybe Linda still is. You guys have good plans this weekend for Easter? You guys doing anything? I'm thinking of doing an Easter stream Saturday. What did I say? Sunday afternoon, just kind of as a hangout. Trying to decide whether or not there's going to be. Well, I guess there's always going to be people on. I guess that would make sense. There's always people on YouTube, no matter where you are. So I think I'm going to do that. Tomorrow I'm not going to go to work. I'm going to kind of give my knee a rest. So I'll be doing a little chat hopping. I'll probably post a video. I think I have a parody video that I'm going to debut tomorrow. Yes, I do. I have a parody video that's going to go up tomorrow. So be watching for that. It's a quick video. It's only a minute long. Hey, Fire Team, how are you doing? Yep, we are just kind of chilling. Feel free to network between you guys. Fire Team, you come in and knock it out. Do your thing. We're kind of just talking about my crappy day, my spilt sugar at Aldi's, my spilt coffee on my desk when I went live, my really bad evaluation at work today kind of bummed me out. We got the Easter holiday this weekend. Linda in chat, she was here for a few seconds. It's also going to be her birthday. And Linda's House of Chill, Fire Team, if you don't, I don't know if you can, let me see if I can, I'm going to give you a link in a second. Let me see. So Fire Team, that link right there is for Linda's House of Chill. And she streams every day. And she's a good resource for networking. I love going in her channels. It's basically, you know, kind of low key. She's usually going to be drinking some coffee and just chatting, kind of like what I'm doing right now. And she's has a much larger audience than I do, so you'll be able to see some more people to network with than in here for sure. So yeah, check Linda out. Really good person too. Really good person. I don't even know if you may have already been. And then Fire Team tomorrow. Tomorrow is they do that Let's Go, Let's Grow Friday, where they have all of the other big YouTubers. If you go to Linda's chat in the morning, she can tell you better than I can. Fire Team, you're already at over 1,000. Good for you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just get over 600. I'm hoping maybe today I'll get 600, and then I've only got 400 more to go. So I lost a few subs overnight, Fire Team. You probably know what that's like too. You do the networking, and you kind of build up some followers, and then you lose a couple. It's a never-ending battle. So even when you get over that 1,000 mark, you got to keep grinding. So keep grinding. Hopefully, you know, all the work pays off in the end, and you reach your goals. And hopefully you have fun while you're doing it. Because if you're not having fun, you know, what's the point? I'm at a point right now where this is really just more of a therapeutic thing for me. Kind of get me interacting with people a little more. Okay, so yeah, you just sub to Linda. So Fire Team, you know the drill. You've got over 1,000K, so I don't need to tell you. You know, watch a video, leave a comment, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, all the drill. And then if you are around tomorrow morning, go to her chat first, because she starts off the whole day's worth of. They have this network where they will go hardcore. Not Linda so much. She's a little more laid back, kind of like I am. She just has a bigger audience, so there's more people to network with. But then you move on. She will tell you who this is the next person's stream to go to. And then those get crazy fast. The chat is booming. And there are tons of people in there that's literally all they're doing. There's no conversation going on by the host other than pushing for support for the streams. Like it's hardcore. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of do that too. Like, my original channel name was the JLA Member Variety Channel. And I dropped the variety out because I just thought my name was so long. But yeah, tomorrow I have a parody video going up. I'll probably put that up in the morning. I like to do, if you have a short video or a short intro that helps you when people are networking to your channel, because you know the best way to support one of the other channels when you subscribe is to watch a video and hit a like, and you leave a comment on that video. So if you have a 2-hour video as the first video that pops up, some of those people just click out. They don't even stay. But I find my intro video is only, I think, 55 seconds, and Friday morning tomorrow I'll be posting, it's only 1minute and 5 seconds. That usually helps. I get so many hits on those short videos. Oh, thank you, Pandam. That's very kind. Yeah, same experience for me. Like I've found some good people. I've already attracted like a regular troll or two, so that's how I know I must be doing something right, because on my my Monday and Tuesday night streams, I'm getting at least a troll, and one of them had like 3 or 4 different accounts, so he was dropping some naughty words and things. I've got my Nightbot working, so I think Nightbot will be able to detect some of that troll action if it happens. I was able to plug in to Nightbot some of those keywords to avoid. While I am personally not offended by foul language or profanity, like I don't use it a lot. I do use it once in a while, but I'm not offended by it, so I don't care if other people do. But when I'm hosting a chat or a stream, you know, I don't want it to be in the stream because it looks bad, and I never know who's in my chat. I don't want somebody to be in my chat and be offended and then not come back again. because I want to build like a regular audience, so to speak. So I have to cater a little bit to that. I want to be sensitive to it. And then I have friends that have kids that have subscribed, and my own kids. And even though my son's got a pretty foul mouth, but you know what I mean. So everybody's got to run their channels the way they want to. Some people, they don't differ. They don't alter their YouTube persona from their day-to-day life. I do, actually. In my day-to-day life, I think I'm a lot more quiet. I am a little more raunchy with close friends. I definitely have a perverse sense of humor at times. And I love to say the most shocking things to see people's faces. But I'll probably rarely do that here. Hey, Pure, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Hit that like. So says the God of the likes. I'm not the God of likes, by the way. The God of likes handed me down the like hammer because he deemed me worthy to wield the like hammer. So, do it. Pure, you were in one of my wrestling streams, or more than one, weren't you? I'm gonna make that a regular thing for a little while. We're gonna do Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown, and probably do that for a little while as a regular thing from 8 p.m. That's right. The Mighty Mjolnir. So we're going to make Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown a regular stream for a little while. I know Tuesday night's SmackDown Live is going to be going back to Thursdays, right? Maybe you know, or maybe Tiffy knows if she's still here. I don't know. It says I only have 3 people watching, so that means it's you, me, and Nightbot, probably. I think Fireteam bolted because he got... Thank you, Nightbot. Can't believe I got that thing working. I feel like that's a win for me in my YouTube career. Now if I could just get to that 600 sub mark. I'm so close. So close. I'm going to do some networking after my own stream later tonight. I'm going to try to get that 600. Tyler, my good friend. Tyler, I'm so glad you're here. Tyler, that's fine. There's no pressure. If you do it again, though, this will turn from a like hammer to a ban hammer. I will put the word ban right here, and we will go from friendly like to that. 3 away from 1,500. Wow, you were so close. Yeah. So, I'm going to post a link in a second, Handy. I'm checking something out here on my screen. Why don't I have... do you guys run into this? Like, Hanberry... I hope I'm saying that right. Like, I know when I sub to you, I hit the notification bell. Anyone who's got an over 1,000 subscriber mark, I automatically hit the notification bell because I'm very interested in going into those chats and or into those streams so I can or channels so I can learn because that's my goal, is obviously to get to 1,000. So I have a higher interest level in channels, even if it's a very different channel than what I'm doing, because I want to learn from how people are posting their videos, or what they're doing in their videos, so I can learn from that. Um, but so you may already know Linda's House of Chill, but on Fridays she kind of kicks off a networking line of events of streams. So I wish I could think of. I think they have like an actual title for it, and I know Linda's out there. She was doing something with her family. She might pop back in, but that's her channel. She starts off in the morning, and she will start the networking and chat. It's a very low-key opening, very relaxing opening. You get your coffee, you chat. She gets, anywhere from 5 to 50 people in a chat. Some days, it all depends. Tyler, sadly, no. That's another thing of disappointment. My day today has been just full of crazy disappointments, and that's one of them. So, yeah, that is not going to happen. So I'm a little depressed. I already made my thumbnail for it. Unless something miraculous happens tomorrow, yeah, we're probably not going to do that. I'll still do my Saturday and Sunday morning squirrel cam streams, and then Sunday I think I'm going to go on in the afternoon, maybe around 3, to do a loner's Easter celebration, non-religious, non-denominational. Actually, you don't even have to be a loner. I'm a loner. So we'll just get together on Sunday and just hang out. Yeah, and I wore my Shield Academy. It's a Shield t-shirt that I got from like a Loot Crate or something. And but I work at Walmart and I wear a vest and I have a Hydra pin. A Hydra, it's a nice metal pin. And every once in a while a customer will notice and they'll say, like, hey, that's the bad guy from Captain America. And yeah, Loner Squad. So maybe you guys will be here Sunday. We'll all chill. I have a turkey frozen dinner thing planned. Some boxed flake mashed potatoes and probably like a can of green beans and some frozen turkey gravy dinner thing. So that'll be my big Easter meal. Aww. That's true. That's why I'm on right now, because that's what I need to do is, not to get too deep or emotional, but I'm definitely finding YouTube is helping me get out of my funk when I get into it. So, like, part of coping mechanisms for people with depression or anxiety is sometimes it's self-harm, sometimes it's alcohol or drugs, or just destructive lifestyle things. So one of my go-to things was cutting, and I haven't done that in a while. But man, today it's weird because it kind of caught me off guard. I just was like, I got to do some stuff tonight to distract myself so I can get out of this feeling. And I have, so, no worries. Nobody needs to like freak out or call the police or ambulance or anything. Like, I'm feeling like so much better. I was in a chat before my own that I always really enjoy. Pizza, you better share that pizza. I'm craving pizza so bad. Thursdays are payday, every other Thursday. Gordon Ramsay. So that's part of why I can't do the mukbang Saturday. Um, I'm really bad with banking, and having been out of work for this past couple of weeks has is it all crooked to everybody, or is it just me? It seems like I'm crooked. Is that better? I don't know. Oh my God, Pure, I cry all the time. It's ridiculous. I already cried during this stream at the beginning. I cry so much. It's crazy. Um, and so like I avoid the radio because some songs and today on Walmart radio, sure enough, they played a couple of songs that are triggers. I did actually do a TikTok. I'm not a big TikTok person. I love the platform. I think the idea is hilarious. For a couple of different reasons, TikTok is really good. If you're an old creepy guy like me, there's tons of hot young girls dressed inappropriately, dancing provocatively in like little 15-second videos. So for that alone, TikTok is like awesome. But then if you actually go into TikTok, there is some fun stuff. There's some good creators that are doing, some neat things. So I did my second TikTok today. Yeah, I have to okay, so I got off topic. The Little Caesars mukbang, I would really like to do that again. So what happened was I'm bad with my finances, and I've been getting such extremely small paychecks because of the recovery from my knee surgery. So I miscalculated, and I didn't have enough to cover. So one of my checks made my account go negative, and my bank is like right on that. So like I got hit with a $35 late fee, and then if it goes a certain amount of time, they'll just keep adding on the $35 late fees. Well, last night at about 9 p.m., they hit me with a second late fee for $35. I already knew I was going to get the first one, so I had already calculated that in, and my paycheck went into my account at midnight or 12:01 or whatever it is, and they already hit me with that second. So $35, which doesn't really sound like a lot, but when you're really pinching pennies, like scraping by, like I've had to become used to over the past couple weeks, that $35 hit me hard. So I had to cancel the Saturday mukbang with my kids, and it's heartbreaking. It's probably going to really bother me on Saturday. My kids are awesome though. They totally understand. They're totally cool with it. Yeah, I mean, banks are a business, so I mean, $35 is pretty steep. And then I think it was only 2 days later they hit me with the second 35, and so $70 out of a paycheck that was only $130, I think. So like I didn't make a whole lot because of not working full time last week because of my knee. Yeah, the overdraft thing. The problem with the overdraft with my bank, I think, is that I have to pay every week to have the overdraft. So I don't know. I just have to get back into the working full time again. Like once I get back on track, everything's gonna fall back into place. It's just like right now, Nightbot's going high. Or going hard. I read Will B's high when I said that. How's it going, Will? What's happening? We're just doing a little Thursday night stream, trying to spread the positivity. Make sure you hit that like. How's everything going on your end? I hope you're having a better day than I was. I'm feeling better. I'm not going to lie. No. Well, Tyler, that's a complicated story too, actually. I won't even go into it, but separated from my wife just, actually it's been like 2 years now. And there was some financial shenanigans that went on, but so the 550 sign, that was a milestone subscriber count for TubeBuddy. If you use TubeBuddy, it's an extension to your YouTube channel, and it's got some neat analytics, and it also has this little milestones link, and it's cheesy, but it lets you print out these little certificates, or you can forward it to your Twitter or to your Facebook, and I do it because I'm proud of it, and I do want to spread the word about my channel. So that's what that's from. If you don't know what TubeBuddy is, like, search it in the YouTube search box, and yeah, Tyler, I was only 5 away last night before I went to bed. So I lost subscribers. I had 2 people subscribe, and I still am at 7 away. Yeah, I only use the free version, and really I look at it, it's really basically the same stuff that YouTube offers, the analytics and stuff. It is kind of cool to see some of the other, like, it allows you to see other people's information, their analytics. I do use the TubeBuddy to check comments that may go into spam, because that is that does happen quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm with you guys. I'm not going to let it get me down. And I agree. It's a lot easier to say that. And I definitely was down today. And I did have a coworker who, I call her my work wife. It's kind of a running joke, but she knew something was up too. So I I lost my train of thought. Oh, so I had my evaluation today, and that was a big downer. And I didn't have that till later in the afternoon, which actually probably was a good thing. But I ended up only staying like a half an hour after that. I just left work early. And my knee is really bothering me, so I'm going to use one of my approved intermittent leave days tomorrow. I think I follow you, Tyler. I think I'm one of those. People follow you because they want you to follow them. So they'll subscribe to your channel, you know, just as a courtesy. Oh, I'm not a subscriber, Tyler. Can you believe that? How am I not a subscriber? Well, I'm a subscriber now. You got 6, Tyler. You're on your way. You're on your way. Even you can be a YouTuber. Yeah, people like you, Tyler. You're a good guy. You've been a good supporter of me, for sure, and I appreciate it. Drinking some nice cold water to cool me down. It got up in the high 70s here in Rochester, New York. Probably the warmest day that we've had all year. I wasn't ready for it. It was really cold this morning, so I actually wore a jacket to work. And then when I left work early today, I was feeling a little down and dejected, and I got out those doors and I got overcome by this warm weather, and I was like, ah. So I took my coat off. Yeah, Tyler, go after PewDiePie. So I wasn't expecting that warm weather, and that's the downside of not watching the news or listening to too much radio. I do listen to a little bit in the morning, but the morning talk radio is typically like traffic related, and that's why, because I live in a city and I travel through the city to get to the store I work at. So it's really important that I find out ahead of time if a street is blocked off because of a shooting, or a car accident, or a bus hits somebody, because all three of those things legit happen kind of frequently. So you got to know an alternate route. Rochester, UK. So we're like neighbors. Maybe this is where we got our name then, because I'm sure Rochester in the United Kingdom is much older than Rochester here. So that's an interesting fact. How can you be sort of near? You're either near it or you're not. Sort of near. Yeah, we have shootings here in Rochester. It's a small city, but unfortunately, it's not really well managed. Our mayor is a young, ambitious, trying to be politically correct. I don't know. I think she's pretty. But I don't know that she had a lot of strong financial background to manage, a city budget, and there's so much money wasted, and we're not the only city that goes through this, but it's just interesting that we have so many areas in our city that are just overrun with poverty and homeless, and like prostitution is kind of an unspoken thing that, like, there was a period of time when I was going into work at 4 in the morning to work on some projects in my department, and so I would be driving to work a little after 3 a.m. and there was a red light that I would always get stuck at, and prostitutes would come up to my car thinking that I was out there for that reason. And it's just sad that there's so much like this not spoken of stuff going on, and there's guns, and the graduation rates in our city are not good, and we don't seem to put enough money being thrown at those issues doesn't fix it, but they make for good campaign speeches when it's time to be elected about how you're going to fix it, and then you let it go for another 2 years or 4 years until your term is up, and then you can use that as your platform again. Wow, 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, Tyler, our store is very busy. But so like in a Walmart in a city store, we are busiest on the first of the month. So, the state gives out their, so we have what's called WIC, which is Women and Infant Children. So that's a program that people can get, and they get money from the state. and then there's the regular, like, I'm not sure if it's still called welfare, um, but there's the people that get that money as well, or maybe it's called Social Security Disability, or I'm not sure, but there's two different payouts that happen at the first of the month. So um, our store, it's crazy at the first of the month, and you do not want to work, and it gets destroyed. There's stuff everywhere, and people, yeah, food stamps. Um, People are just rude. Customers, they're just horrible. I've worked in some like ridiculously super nice stores that are in like really wealthy neighborhoods, and then I've worked in several different city stores as well, and not even in just this city, also in Albany, New York, and the difference is night and day. The customer flow. So today was really busy, actually. Today for a Thursday, I thought it was uncharacteristically busy for a Thursday. So yeah. Pondam, you worked at a Walmart in the early 90s? So did I. Sorry, I'm so distracted by my Nightbot actually working. Tyler, I think I have Nightbot set up to do a little troll detecting, in case we get any trolls. And Tyler, Tiffy was here a little while ago. I don't know if you remember her. She's been in some of the wrestling chats that we've had. Um, I told her that it's a definite go. We're definitely doing these Monday and Tuesday nights. Um, I've already created the thumbnails, and I'm gonna use the same thumbnail every Monday for that Monday night. I've got a Raw branded thumbnail for Mondays and a SmackDown Live branded thumbnail for Tuesdays. And then when SmackDown Live moves, I think it's moving to Thursday, and it's going to be on a new network. But I'm not sure when that happens. I don't know how long till that happens. And then maybe we'll throw AEW into the mix, and we'll all watch AEW. They're going to be on Tuesday nights. I think on TNT is what I read. So we might be able to do like 3 nights a week of wrestling streams. Yeah. Nightbot is working overtime. He's a cutie. Tyler, I thought you were going to get a picture. Oh yeah, Fox, that's right. But not till October. Okay, so we got a little while. We've got a couple of months before that. So what is it, April? We've got like 6 months to go. We got time. But we'll probably, if I'm still doing those streams, by that time, oh, you worked in an oil terminal, and you're talking about Rochester, or near Rochester, UK. So we're gonna run this stream until 8 p.m. I'm gonna shut it down at 8 because I watch Gotham. I don't know if any of you guys watch that TV show Gotham. I think it's only got a couple of episodes left, so gotta watch it. I can't try to catch it in a replay tomorrow because I'm gonna be on the YouTubes doing the likes on a bunch of people's channels, looking for subscribers. I'm gonna be networking my butt off, trying to get some subscribers. Tyler, I think I showed you the new microphone. Um, that's gonna be the new mic, but I need a power supply for it. It didn't come with a power supply, so I have an all-in-one computer, and I think of it as a desktop. But I guess the design and build of a computer that's considered all-in-one is more laptop. So I have to get a power supply to make this microphone work because it doesn't have enough power. Hey Richard, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like in case Nightbot sees you. Nightbot will also tell you to hit that like. I wanted to set up Nightbot so that he would, or she, I don't know, it's a bot, so would greet people. The bot Misio at least would welcome people to the stream when they came in. Yeah, I won't forget about you, Tyler. Richard, what do you got going on today? Anything good? Anything you want to say to the group? We've just been chatting about random stuff. Couldn't sleep. So where are you that you would be sleeping? So for me, it's 7:20 p.m. I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. So if you're trying to sleep, that puts you maybe... Hey Kenneth, thank you for stopping in. Kenneth, we're just kind of chilling, doing a little chat until 8. Gently push that like button. Gently. You can smash it, you can hit it, or you can gently push it. Whatever you feel. It says I have 16 likes, so I mean that to me is awesome. Like, I'm such a small YouTuber. So yeah, 12. So there's like a 5-hour difference where you are, and then Richard is 6 hours difference. So, well, I appreciate you guys coming in. I'm fascinated by the United Kingdom. I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to go to London. My daughter, for a while, maybe she still does, she had a real strong passion for Paris. There's just such history and I don't know, it's just, there's so much beautiful architecture and stuff. I would really love to go. On the top of my list is Romania. That's my one major bucket list. If I had to choose all of the different places, I would go to Romania first. All right, you hover over it. I appreciate that. Just kind of hover over it. If you feel it, hit it. If you don't hit it. I mean, it's all good. Yeah, everybody's doing it, Richard. I mean, come on, you might as well. You might as well. It's free. It's free to hit it. Like, you don't get charged. This chat room does not charge for hitting that like button or gently pushing it. Whatever. It's so free. It's ridiculous. It's the most free thing you're going to ever get from me, is that like button. Richard's hitting it. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad you tuned in. There's nothing worse. I have sleep apnea. So I fall into like these weird sleep patterns. So when you wake up and you can't sleep, that's the worst. Agent 15, so we just went up to 18 likes. So somebody out there is hitting it. Somebody's hitting it. I know I hit it. Booyah! I hit that. I'm always the first. I try to be. I have a thumbnail created. I haven't done it yet. But I was going to do an ultra cheesy parody video. Hi, Tony. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate it. I was thinking of doing a parody video about the untold secret about how to get likes on YouTube. I won't go into any more detail because I may still do it. So what are you up to, Tony? What do you got going on tonight? Just kind of hanging out? We're just chilling till 8 p.m. Doing a little therapy stream. Basically, I'm feeling the positivity from you guys, and I'm embracing it. I'm soaking it in. I'm getting myself in a better mood. I'm feeling the healing powers from you guys. I'm truly soaking it in, and I'm not even. I mean, I'm being cheesy, but at the same time, it really has affected my mood. I do feel a lot better, even though I keep dropping stuff, including my coffee earlier. If you weren't in my stream earlier, I started off with a fire truck outside. So go back if you want to see a fire truck. If you're a fire truck junkie, there's a big fire truck like right in front of my apartment. So I was a little concerned there was going to be like all this activity, or maybe there was a fire. But in our city, the firemen respond to every single ambulance call. So I think that's what they were there for. They were supporting somebody might have had a medical emergency down the street. Positive mental attitude. That is definitely the way to go. I don't always excel in staying positive. I'll be honest. It's not something that I'm always very good at. Tyler, you're going cuckoo. Yeah, Richard, it was bad. Like, it's all over me. Like, I could smell the coffee. And the worst part about it was, so, yesterday, I used my last of my milk. I put milk in my coffee, and I used the last of my sugar on a coffee I had yesterday. So today was payday. Yay. I stopped at the store to get milk and sugar, and the sugar bag that I picked up, I didn't notice that it wasn't sealed at the top. So when I put it at the register for the girl to do the belt, they call it the belt, it spilled. And then it was 3:30 in the afternoon. There was tons of people. It was a busy, busy place. And that cashier was so not happy that I spilled sugar. So I think it's funny that I spilled my coffee as well when I sat down. It was actually somebody's fault in chat. If I could, I'm going to scroll through chat because somebody was reminding me that I hadn't picked up my like hammer yet. Hey Lewis, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You may have noticed the like hammer. We're actually at 19 likes, which is kind of crazy. I'm digging it. It's a new day. Did you see, Tyler, do you look at Twitter at all? I don't very often, but I happened to today. And Kevin Owens tweeted a picture of Vince McMahon looking at a monitor with Kevin Owens dancing with the New Day. from Tuesday night. And Kevin Owens made the comment that he hopes Vince McMahon sees the image of him dancing with the New Day every night that he goes to sleep. I thought that was pretty funny. So I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say Kevin Owens is going to actually be in the New Day while Big E is out. So maybe that'll be something fun. Maybe they'll work that into something more regular. Imagine being my floor. Yeah, you don't want to be my floor. I not to be gross either, but I trimmed a toenail today. I pulled it, and I pulled it too fast and close, and it made my toe bleed, and I didn't notice. So I had blood on my floor before the stream. Just like a weird series of like all these things. All these things. I was anxious about my evaluation, and then that was a horrible evaluation, and I went in there a little aggressive, so I shot my mouth off to start it off, which automatically put my manager in a defensive mode, and I don't blame him. That was my fault for being a little aggressive, but oh well. Skater Girl, oh my gosh, thank you for coming in. I'm so glad to see you. I know I'm going to see you in plenty of streams today and tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off as a recovery day for my leg. I have an intermittent leave, so I can take a legal absence and not have it held against me tomorrow. So, Skater Girl, yeah, I just kind of came on today to get some positive vibes, to get some healing power from people in chat, and it's working. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more positive. So everything's going to be good. This is going to be a tough weekend for me because I don't, do good with holidays since my separation and, all my depression and all that stuff kicks in into overdrive. So I might be online a lot. I might be doing a lot of live streams to keep me distracted. And wow, I'm so glad you came in. Make sure you hit the like if you didn't already. We're at 20, so that's like, I gotta pay attention or scroll through some of my other streams. I don't know if I have a record. Like, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that. It's nice to see it. It's nice to see that little heart emoji too. Some chats I go into, it's like everybody uses an emoji in just about every sentence. And I haven't built up that kind of a chat following yet, so we don't, they're encouraged. I don't care if you do emojis, we don't do a lot in here. So, you have to, yeah, Richard, I'm sorry I caught that late, but yeah, a toenail umbrella. Yep, I'm only going to be on for like a half hour more, so I do want to watch Gotham tonight, and so I'm letting the nerdy fanboy override the nerdy YouTube streamer in me. So I definitely want to watch Gotham. And I also notice thank you, Skater Girl. It definitely helps having some of you guys in my life for sure. So one of the unexpected benefits that I'm finding out with YouTube is some of that. So that's cool. Well, something I'm finding out about my streams is that I drink, coffee and I drink water and stuff, and I have like a little baby bladder. I'm a big guy. I'm 5'11", and I'm 230, 45-ish, and I have to pee like all the time, so I'm not trying to be gross. It's just funny that like I get stressed out before I'm about to go live on a stream. I'm like, I I got to go to the bathroom. I got to make sure I get that done so I can last at least 2 hours before I have to go again. Um, yeah, 30 minutes. Hey, at least you came in. I appreciate that you're here even for a couple minutes. We've had a couple people that just come in and say hi and then they take off. And I've done that in certain people's streams. I don't have the full amount of time to get into a chat, so I just drop in, hit the like, and say hi to let them know I was there and that I was thinking about them. And I think everybody always appreciates that, even if you don't stay. I don't know that the time that you stay matters to a lot of people. Yeah, P-Talk. Yeah, I know. That's the one thing. Like, I guess I let it all out. I've cried on my streams. I haven't been doing this for very long, but I kind of thought I was going to do more of a, I don't know, not a character necessarily, but I didn't think I was going to open up as quickly as I have about certain things in my life. But I find the more I talk openly about some of the stuff, it actually helps me. And, people say that's true, but it's not always easy to talk face to face with somebody about depression and anxiety when you're going through it. And I've done a lot of in-person support groups. I was hospitalized for it, so I was forced to do a lot of that. I had a lot of nights where I was under 24-hour surveillance, or whatever they call it. But I think the more I talk about it out loud, the more that has helped me. So I know this is going to sound selfish. Like, my intent is to help myself first. And if it helps somebody else out, that's cool. Or if somebody has like feelings that they want to share, like, I'm open to hear them. So I hope that came across the way I meant it. Like, I do care for other people's feelings. I'm trying to heal myself. So like, I'm my priority as far as that goes. So if I'm finding that talking about it helps me, then I'm gonna do it, if that makes sense. You guys are very kind to say that I'm a cool dude. If you met me in real life, you would know that I definitely am. I'm pretty awesome. Pretty awesome to hang around. The hardest thing ever this past year was being compared to Robin Williams, because I have a huge sense of humor and I joke a lot. And what a lot of people don't know in my daily life is that's a coping mechanism, like that's a character that I'm doing. So a lot of people know me at work, or they know the character that I'm being in my day-to-day life with real people, if that makes sense. So like, I'm not always my true self around my coworkers. There's probably 3 that really know me and know my story, and then there's a lot of other people that enjoy being around me because I'm funny. I crack jokes and I'm saying crazy things to make people laugh, and but inside I'm like cringing that I'm around so many people, and I'm like trying to scream, and I want to run. Lewis, thank you for sharing that out. That's very kind of you to do that. So I was compared to Robin Williams in a group, and I literally almost started crying because when Robin Williams committed suicide, a lot of conversation came up, and it was at a time when I was doing support groups in person. So we were openly talking about that, about how people have this false face, this persona. It's actually kind of one of the hidden meanings of the gamer name that I use in the game I play. I call myself False Face. So that being compared to Robin Williams got me in the heart, because they didn't really realize how true of a comparison that was. Like, I'm not saying that I'm as funny as Robin Williams, but he obviously used a lot of his comedy to help him cope until he couldn't anymore. He probably should have started a YouTube channel, because it's sure helping me out a lot. Yeah, thank you, Skater Girl. That's exactly why I came on. And it's funny because, like I said, I have like a couple, like 2 or 3 people at work that kind of know, and my work wife that we joke about, she actually said, she looked at me right in the face and she goes, "You need to go on YouTube when you get home and start streaming, because you know you're gonna feel better." And I was like, yeah, you're right. I definitely needed to do this, so I'm glad I did. What happened? Did I miss? I'm missing chat because I'm talking so much. Oh, Tyler, that's very kind of you to say that. You've certainly helped me get through stuff as well. Sorry, I'm going to try to catch up here. La, 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 la. Francis, I don't even know if I said hi to you yet. Hi, thank you for coming in. I'm a suppressed version of myself in public. Exactly, yes. Richard L., you weren't a subscriber of me? Wow. Thank you so much for doing that. If I'm reading that correctly, thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. So hopefully you'll come back to another stream. Some nights I have like themes that are in the title, but just so everyone knows, those themes are more for me to have a topic if things get slow. Typically at the beginning of a stream, I'll start talking about a topic, and then we just go off wherever we go. It's wherever the Yellow Brick Road takes us. That's where we head. And some random stuff comes up. It's all cool. So today I have one of my generic Let's Chat thumbnails. Awesome. That's so cool. That is really nice. Yeah, so Francis, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing way better than I was 2 hours ago. I can feel the temperatures coming down now. It's getting cooler. I live in Rochester, New York, if you didn't hear that earlier. And we hit into the high 70s today, which is really warm for us. It's like our heat wave so far this year, and I wasn't ready for it. I felt like I needed the air conditioner. I turned the air conditioner on in my car. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I would love to go to 1,000 because I want to. It's a personal goal. I'm not looking at it from that monetization angle. I know that some people are in it to try to get that money. That I'm years away from ever being able to do that. But again, it's. Hi, Chrissy. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, that's what I want. I just want to be chill. I just want to have it be like a hangout. You know, some chats have more people in them than other, and topics vary. Sometimes I spill coffee while I start my stream, and it smell like coffee, like I do today. I've definitely cried a couple times, shared stories. I like hearing other people's stories too. Yeah, the weather does definitely trigger people. Sometimes, like the winter, gets people depressed. I kind of my I've kind of gotten my depression to where it's only affecting me during. Well, I shouldn't say that because I get triggered randomly by weird things. But like I know enough about my depression now that I know this weekend is a tough weekend for me because it's a holiday and I'm not with my wife and kids. And those holidays were always special. Um, so I already know. So the benefit of knowing your moments is that you can plan for them. So I'm at that phase of my recovery or my, I don't know, recovery is a tough word. I don't like using recovery because it's more like maintenance. Like you learn ways to maintain. It never really seems to go away. Like you don't ever recover. It doesn't go away, if that makes sense. Your toe wriggled, so that's a sign. All right. Look at my Nightbot. I love it. My little Nightbot's working so hard. And I look how happy Nightbot is that there's people here for I think I'm gonna make that a herd. I think we'll gender identify Nightbot as a girl today. But that could change. It could be gender neutral. Gently push that like button. Or you get the hammer. You get the hammer. Maybe one of these streams I'll wear that cape. Maybe when I hit like the 1,000, we'll do something cuckoo and I'll wear the. So Nightbot has you can mark. But the one troll just spelled it out on multiple comment lines. It allows you to have nearly enough people that I think I need to worry about that. Yeah, I did notice that for a second. It should be okay now though. It looks like it's okay. I noticed that when it gets to about that 2-hour mark, it starts to go wonky. Is it okay now? Oh, I do have a message though that's... Hold on. I have a current bit rate that's lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use a stream bit rate of 25,000. Oh, and mine's only at 607, but it's back up. Now it's 3869. I think. No, it was definitely me, Richard. But yeah, we're only going to go for like 10 more minutes anyways, so Streamlabs, you can try to poo-poo on my stream all you want. But that's if I can get to the 1,000 subscribers, I won't use Streamlabs. And hopefully that I'll still stream from my phone because I have the... Well, I want to get this microphone up and working. As soon as I get the power supply for that microphone, oh baby, we're gonna do ASMR. We're gonna do quiet ASMR. You're gonna hear me going popcorn, peanuts, Cracker Jack. I'm just gonna do ASMR every day. I love listening to those ASMRs. Yeah, I don't think I'll do a full out Batman. That'll give me away. Like, but I might wear the cape. I don't have I have most of the components to the Doctor Strange. Hold on, let me get this picture. Hold on, because we're almost out of time. It's actually on my cover. It's on my channel cover, but I don't know. Let's see if I can get this without any glare. So, I don't know. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So that's me as Doctor Strange. That's me being a very bad cameraman as well. That was wow, that's a lot of dust. I don't know if you guys could see all that dust. I am not good with dusting. Boy, I think maybe that's going to be on the work list this weekend. So yeah, that's me. I won second place at a cosplay contest at a convention, and I would love to get back into the cosplay. My daughter still does it. I do have a costume that I never finished, but it was Mermaid Man. So the next cosplay that I ever do will be Mermaid Man. I like legit. I have all of the pieces. I have the M, the seashell bra. This part is the part that I'm struggling with, the face. So I don't know if I'm gonna maybe paint it on. The hard thing for me with cosplay too is that I'm blind as a bat now. As I get older, I need to upgrade. I've come to bargain. That's one of the best parts of that movie. This wasn't that long ago. That's not a real mustache, by the way, Richard. That's my 70s porn stash. You may have seen me on the dark web. This is from 2014. So, what's that? 5 years ago? So that's only 5 years ago. That was right before my life turned upside down. So, Hacksaw, I'll go out and find some lumber. They've been doing some house construction across the street. I'll have to see if they have any extra 2x4s. I can go grab one. No, he's a good guy. Mermaid Man is a good guy. There was the, well, let me do another little bad camera angles. So, you got Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. And, don't mind all the dust. I am really realizing that I have a lot of dust issues. They are, comic book heroes from the SpongeBob universe. Yeah. People like the goatee. Like, I do shave it every once in a while. But they like it. Like, what I don't like about it is the color isn't all the same. Like, there's spots that aren't yeah. It's like the top of my PC. Yeah, you're right. My memory. Ho! What else did Hacksaw, other than that, ho, did he have a catchphrase? I don't remember if he did. I know that he used to throw the 2x4 up in the air and catch it, and he used to stomp with the flag. Yeah, Sandman, Wolverine, and Portalbot. Yeah. So guys, this sucks. Like I really want to keep this going, but like in just a couple of minutes I'm gonna end the stream. But we got up to 23 likes. You guys definitely showed me the positive vibes that I needed, and like I'm super happy that I did the stream. I almost didn't. I almost bailed on it because that's something people with depression do, is we chicken out at the last minute, or we go shelter ourselves. And I'm so glad I didn't, because so many of you had really kind things to say to me today, and really uplifted my spirit. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy Gotham. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I really have to go. So hashtag baby bladder in the comments, and I will be. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I streamed last Friday and I realized that it was a mistake because there were so many of the other streams going on, and I really want to take advantage of going in there and grabbing subscribers. So for selfish reasons, but I am going to post a parody video tomorrow. It's a 1 minute. It's just over 1 minute. So be looking for my parody video that I'm gonna post tomorrow, probably in the morning. So by the time some of you wake up, it'll be loaded up. And for some of you in the UK, by the time you're having lunch, maybe, it'll go. Yeah, I got a baby bladder, little tiny. So like, and then I'm fat. So when I sit, my fat roll pressures down on my baby bladder. So the only other way I can do a stream longer than 2 hours is maybe get a catheter. And I don't know how willing I am to do that for you guys. So sorry, I'm not there yet. Maybe when I hit 100 subscribers, I'll invest in a catheter so I can do longer streams. So thanks for sticking through the 2 hours so that I took a morbid twist on the end. But I've only got 2 minutes to get my setup to watch TV. So I gotta look at this. I do still have Spider-Man on my phone, by the way. So thank you guys so much. Love, peace, happiness. Go team. Hashtag baby bladder. See you guys next stream. Thank you so much.